Hi folks, and welcome back to another gameplay development update video. So for the last few weeks I've been working on the dialogue system for this game, as you know, and I feel now that it's in a pretty stable position to sort of shelve for the moment and move on to some other stuff. So I just want to show what I overall have managed to do and where it's at now. So as I showed in the last video, I have these dialogue nodes and the different pathways that they can take depending on specific answers to questions. So this is one of the dialogue paths for one of the NPCs, just as an example, and you can see in the middle here I've got 3 different options and they lead to 3 different pathways that we can go down. So let's go into the game and try that out. So hopefully I'm in front of the right guy here, and that's what we target on to make it a bit easier. There we go. Okay, so this isn't the dialogue that I was shown before, but this is another one with multiple options. So let's say hi there to Crispin. So I've also added in this little progress arrow at the bottom of the dialogue, just showing that, you know, if you press the action button, it's going to take you to the next bit of dialogue, or close the text box if there's nothing more to be said. As I showed before, I can throw in different colors and display the text at different speeds. But if we go back and speak to him again, let's not really speak to him again. We'll say see ya. And like you're used to in other games, if I press A, I don't want to sit and wait for all that text to load up. I can just skip through it just by pushing the action button there. So as you see there, I've got two different pathways that we can go down depending on what we choose. So let's try a different NPC. I'll speak to this one now. Glad to hear it. So yeah, again, got some colour, a bit of italics in there as well. And so yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. I can throw in sort of as many options as I like with the NPCs and have multiple branches as I showed before. So this is the guy with the dialogue that I showed off before. So we'll have 3 different pathways to go along here. So let's say, oh, we're from this guy. So yeah, again, the text sped up there. Different speeds of reading it. Let's choose a different option. So I'm just using the arrow buttons to choose different options here, and like when you reach the top and I push up, it goes to the bottom. When I'm on the bottom and I push down, it goes to the top one. So it's intuitive that way. Let's say we're from the outside this time. Outside what? So I'm really quite happy with the way this has turned out. It's got a good flow to it that I'm used to in games, and I think a lot of people are used to in games. And with having dialogue in the game, I want to present something that people are used to and have the same behaviour that you would expect. So, like I said before, I don't want to read all that text, I just want to skip through it and get to the next bit. So I've thrown that in as well, and just given little visual cues as to, yeah, okay, we're actually done sort of speaking on this particular point, so I'll show an arrow to indicate that. So that's where the dialogue is just now. As I say, this is going to be shelved for now, and I'll come back to it at a later date when I've got some nice replacements for the UI in there, so everything looks a bit more professional than the mock-up job stuff that I've put together for this. Not entirely certain of what the next thing I will be working on this, but there'll be a work in progress Wednesday video next week of whatever it is I've decided to work on, and I will show you that then. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so, and click the notification bell if you really, really want to know every time I throw out a video. It's usually on a Wednesday, usually work in progress Wednesday. And I look forward to showing you more progress next time.